Hey, this is Jarrett with the all-new episode of Someone Has to Do It, where we explore all the aquatic jobs around America. And so we're gonna show you the pros, the cons, the do's, the don'ts of fish farming. So as you can see behind me, here's Dan and Barry Fish Farms, and I'm gonna go talk to a fisherman and a farmer about the whole process and why fish farming is good and why fish farming is bad. So let's go check it out. Thanks for joining us. I'm here at Dan and Barry Fish Farms, like I said, and I'm here with Dan, the farmer here at Dannyberry, and Barry himself, the fisherman. So I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions about what you do for a living, and about the fish themselves, and just about the farms in general. So to start off with Barry, I've heard that fish farming contributes to contamination in water sources. Let's say like lakes, rivers, ponds. Anywhere that's natural water source. So you have anything to say about that?
Well, that's not true because each one of our ponds has a special liner that keeps the water from seeping into the environment, and each species of fish is kept in its own pond so they don't harm each other or contaminate each other's ponds.
Okay, so all your species are separate?
Yes.
Okay, that seems pretty good. So, Dan, I've also heard that fish farming is harmful to humans, like the fish themselves, the chemicals you use, the insecticides, that the fish are just not as healthy as wild fish. Do you have anything to say about that?
That's not true either, because everything we use is either organic, or it's like which we take from pretty much what the earth gives us, and we don't use any steroids that would harm the fish or harm the humans. We make sure that everything is safe to eat, and so there's nothing really bad about that.
And there's a lot of regulations, like FDA regulations and
yes,
whatnot.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Okay. And so finally, Barry, I've also heard that fish farming is inhumane. Like the fish are too cramped, they're not living a healthy life, their food supply isn't good, their food supply isn't good. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, we've done a lot of research and we figured out the proper fish to lake population, and we feed them a certain amount of food to keep them healthy to where they won't overeat or anything like that.
Okay, so they're not going to starve either.
No.
Okay, that makes more sense. Thanks for making this clear to us, and I appreciate your time. Thank you. I'm Jarrett Reynolds once again, and I'd just like to thank you for joining us on this episode of Dannyberry Fish Farms, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.